Duma, your host now.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you can hear me. So today we're gonna be starting the class 8. So what this class is gonna cover is we're just gonna like finish off the forms and all the tables things. So it's like the finisher. So we're gonna finish all of that stuff in this class today, all of the remaining stuff. And I know I understand that you guys may have not understood a little bit of our table, and I actually understand that. So okay, so just take my advice. It will take some time for you to understand the tables. I know like some people, like the from the assignment that some people gave me, I understood that you guys like had some difficulty, like learning like these tables and forms. I understand that, so don't worry. I just want you to just learn a little bit. It's fine, I don't want you to learn, like I don't want you to be perfect. It's fine. You can take your time and understand that. Okay, even I'm not actually perfect in this. I also need some help with Google when I'm writing forms. And you don't actually even need to learn forms right now. We just gave you like a basic like what forms is, so it's not necessary. I'm not forcing you to learn forms. It's okay if you didn't learn. We just want you to just like know the base of it, because we have like no use of form right now, because there's no use of form right now, because form is like to send other people, right? Like form is used to send other people. But right now what the form we are doing right now here is like we just like designing it. We're not like sending. So it's not going to be in a use of you, but just to make what is forms and designing. So that's why we just introduce forms. So and this is the main thing that I just want you to learn, is just how to create a text box. Okay, you just create a text box by using a single cited input thing. This input is the place where you start writing all the forms and all that stuff. And then you can add a thing called type, which is asking you like what would you want to do. So I can just say text. So hope you guys are clear with this. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so today's topic is going to be kind of interesting. Today we're going to be learning, this is going to be finishing off, because all we learned like today, like last topics was tables. Okay, that was done. We learned forms, how to make forms, and there's some other things also. Other things also, like making check boxes, making like other stuff, making check boxes and all this stuff. So like check boxes. Then we're gonna learn about like basic things that you go in a form when someone is asking you a survey. So last 2-3 classes were about a survey. So yeah, I hope you guys understood that. So yeah, let's go continue. So creating check boxes, whenever you go to email or anything, whenever you're doing a survey, something very uh, which you find a lot is check boxes. So let's just see how to actually make a checkbox. And it's so damn easy. As you can see over here, input type, all I did in this like last one, we just learned to do input type text, but now we just, instead of, we do nothing. We just change the text to like checkbox, and that's it. You get a checkbox, voila. That's how easy it is. So let me just show you how you do that. So let me just make a new folder. I hope this stuff is clear for you, like how to make new folders. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna say class 8, I guess. Yeah, class 8. Okay, HTML class 8. 8. Okay. Okay, we made a folder now, and I'm just gonna close this folder. Okay, I'm closing the folder. Okay, now we have an open folder. Yes, someone has a doubt. Okay, bro. Okay, and then we're gonna choose the folder that I created right now. So this is the folder. And now I'm just gonna make a file. What should I call it? I'm gonna call it like, since you're like learning some things about boxes and checkboxes, I'm just gonna call it like box.html something. Yeah, I'll call it box.html. We're gonna call it box.html. Then we do the old usual stuff that every programmer does. Yeah, shortcuts and this and that, and then you do that. I'm just gonna get rid of this checkboxes. Okay, can I ask you guys some question? How many people like submitted like the like their assignment? Because I think Save did it, but did Rayan did it? Like, did you do it? Did you email me like Rayan and Zayan? Did you even do it?
I did it.
Oh, you did it. Okay, okay, I'll check. Don't worry. Okay, no problem. I'm sorry I didn't check. I was kind of a busy man. These days, they're busy. But and Zayan, did you did it? Who else is this here? Zayan, you did it. It's fine if you didn't do it, but it's fine. I'll check with you, Ryan. Like your assignment, I'm good. Okay. So I just started. Okay. So what I was doing is input. I'm just gonna say input. I'm just gonna say input. I'm gonna say this one. So what I'm doing right now is making a checkbox. Okay. So before making a checkbox, let me just make a maybe like make a something a survey because why do you need a checkbox maybe I can do a checkbox can I do a checkbox? Okay, maybe I can ask them what is your favorite thing maybe I can do that, right? And I just write P shortcuts, programmer needs the shortcuts. What is your uh what's your favorite car, I guess? I don't know. What's your favorite food? Yeah, what's your favorite food, I guess, what's your favorite food? Yeah, favorite, what's your favorite food? Okay, then we can add, input. All we're doing this input is like adding checkbox. That's it, okay? Don't get confused, okay? Input means just adding checkbox. You want to add something, and add a checkbox, just write input, and then he's gonna ask you, it's gonna ask you type. So when you write type, you just write, instead of like, it's gonna ask you type. Like type means what do you want to do, like then you can like say text checkbox, and I'm gonna say checkbox itself. So we're making a checkbox. I'm gonna say type. It's asking me a type. So there's so many types. You can have a button, checkbox. Last time we learned so many of them, right? Remember we learned email, and I don't remember a number, I guess. Now we're gonna be learning checkbox. Okay, so that's it, and we do that, and yeah, that's about it. And then we can like after this, after you written this, I'm gonna show you now what's gonna happen. Let me just gonna copy path this. Okay, come here, Control V, and when I do that, you see it asks us for. But the thing is, okay, the thing is that okay, the thing is like now the things that the letters are not coming. Like how do you get the words right? To get the words, all you have to do is just write what do you want to ask them. Like, what's your favorite food? The options you give it after, like you can, there's many ways of giving options, but just make it simple. Why should I make it complicated, right? So I'm just gonna make it very easy. Just like write whatever you want. Okay, after you just say input, like after you put like a box, all of this command is just getting this box. All of this command, what does it do? It gets to this box. It gets to this box, and then you can do this, clicking stuff. And this clicking thing will be different in other browsers. I'm using Google Chrome, so I'm gonna show in Firefox how it looks like. But I can ask, what's your favorite food? There's so many options, like pizza, like pizza or something. And I can ask, like, I'm gonna copy this several of time. So what I'm doing right now, I'm creating a box. So I created a box by adding an input type, like input tag, which is asking me, what do you want to do? Hey, what do you want to do, yo? So I'm just saying checkbox. I want a checkbox. There are other options also, but right now we're learning checkboxes. So I'm making it really easy. Burger. Burger. We can ask burger. Yes. I don't know what you want. French fries. You can say shawarma. Shawarma. Yes. Then we can say, I don't know, ice cream. Oops, what is this? Oh, there's a tag for ice cream? That's weird. Who knew there's gonna be a tag for ice cream? Okay, it's weird. Okay, ice cream. Oh, 1 minute. Ice cream. Oh, sorry, I don't know the spelling. Okay, I'm messing up. Okay, then we can say like something like, um, um, I don't know, biryani, I guess. You guys like biryani, but I'm not a fan of biryani. No. Okay, and now you can see like right now what I did. Right now you see, it comes like that. It comes like that. Just to make it come like in another line. You can do what you can do is like you can add BR tag. Remember, guys, in the first chapter, like in the first PowerPoint, we learned what was BR. So can someone tell me what is BR? I'm asking you now because this is the easiest thing. Like this is the thing we learned in the first chapter. So someone please answer me what is BR. Uh, Ryan, can you answer me please? What is BR? Come on, it's easy, right? Come on, ask to unmute. Come on, Ryan, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Can you tell me what is BR?
Yeah.
You don't know what is BR? Remember, like we learned about it. It was really easy. Remember something? BR.
TR.
BR, like BR. Look at here. BR. This one. BR. Remember BR? Now you get something. Get an idea. BR. Do you remember? No, you don't know.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
remember.
No problem. No problem. Okay. How about safe? Safe. You know something? You know? Uh. Okay. You don't know. How about Zayan? Zayan? I didn't see you, man. You here? Yes, Zayan. Do
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what's
I'm
BR?
here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you. Do you know what's BR?
Bracket?
No, not actually bracket. It's something else. You're actually close, but just try to figure out what can BR actually mean. It's something when we were starting like style for the first time we use this tag like it's fine. Okay, I know you guys can forget some stuff. It's fine. So I'm just gonna tell you. So I'm just gonna open the PowerPoint. It's fine. Okay. So let me open the PowerPoint. The first one, I guess. First one, first one, first one, first one. What's the first class? Class. First class, I guess. Okay, what is this? Does anyone know? Yeah, good job. Say, very good job. Clapping, clapping. Great job. At least you could have guessed. Good job, man. Yeah, border. No, 1 minute. Yeah, it's kind of like a border, but you got close. Okay, I have to give you appreciation that you got close. So yeah, I gave you claps for that, but it's not borders. It is like line. You know. Remember now, BR stands for line. Like we learned in the chapter. Let me open. Which one was it? Which PowerPoint was it? It is used for lines. So great job. You guessed. You got close, but it's fine. Great job. So remember what BR does. BR, what it does is like breaks a line. I think we taught you that, right? Wait, did we even teach you that? 1 minute. Let me just check. Did we teach you that? Um, where's the class one? Um, I think we didn't teach you BR. We taught you the line, but I don't think so. We taught you the BR. Oh, that's why guys got confused. Okay, let me just ask you 1 minute. Let me see if I even taught you that. Then we can continue the class. Um, where's the first class? Okay. Is this the first class? I guess one. Okay. So did we teach you BR? Nope. Wait 1 minute. This is the second class. Yeah, it's in the second class, I guess. It has to be, right? Okay, open this and right. Yes, guys. Okay. Don't celebrate safe, but bro, you got it kind of okay, it's fine, whatever. BR when you're introducing body style, oh, right. Oh, okay. Now I understand. We taught you HR. Okay, sorry guys. My bad. I was wrong all along. I thought we actually taught you BR, but let me just teach you right now what is BR. We learned HR. HR was, remember, if you guys remember, HR was like, for lines. So it's my bad. Okay, I was wrong. Sorry. So you guys remember what is HR, right? Let me just give you a recap. HR is like, having a line. So you can see like in HR, when I put HR here, I give it some style. So you can see it give a line. So, we know that already, but I forgot, my bad. I forgot to tell you what is BR. So really sorry about that. Okay. Apologizes. Okay. So what BR is, what it does is breaks line. Okay. It breaks a line. So just write here BR. So BR from the function, you can see BR, what it does, it it, it represents a line break. What it does, it represents a line break. If you just like hover your mouse over here, it already explains you that what it does is it does a line break. So so right now I will add a BR like after all of this, because they're all mashed together, right? Like that, right? Like that, right? Like that, right? Wait, let me tell you. I can't English. Okay. You see right now they're like this, right? They're like in the horizontal, yeah, horizontal spot. Yeah, they're like horizontal, right? So what you have to do, you have to make it come down. Either you can use this like if you want, yeah, you want to come it like vertical. So what you do is like you add a BR. BR, what it does, it breaks line. So you see, it will break this line, like this one line, this is one sentence, this one sentence, bam, it breaks one line. Then you come to the second line, bam, it breaks the third line. Then, you understand what I mean, right? All that simple stuff, the lines, okay, that lines, like this one line, let me show you. Like this is one line, this is second line, third line. So what it does, it breaks it. So, yeah, like that. So right now if I add like a BR here, it's gonna break it like this and it's gonna come down. So it's like that. Hope I'm clear with you. So yeah, so let me add a BR so I can explain you what it does. You can just write BR just for easy shortcuts. Okay. Good morning, Zubia P. We were just like learning about checkboxes. So let me just give a short recap of what we were just doing right now. So in like the last class, what you learned was like, first of all, in the last class, what we learned was like text boxes, right? How to make text box. And for that, we were just telling the computer, like, I want you to like make a text box. So for that, you have to input. You tell the computer to input something, and then it's asked what type do you want. So I say text. So that's how you get a text box. So right now, what you're doing the same thing, but you're making check boxes. So for making check boxes, we are like making just setting. It's asking us to make an input. Let me just tell it again. Let me add something else. So all we're doing is like adding input, is sending input. I'm saying the computer, I'm going to input something, and then I'm saying a type. Now it's asking me what do you want. It's asking me color, date, what do you want. So I'm saying checkboxes as I want to make checkboxes. So I say enter, and then when you enter, you see. Don't look at this one right now. Okay, I'm just gonna wait 1 minute. Let me just make it. Doesn't work now. Okay, so don't look over here. Just look at the last one. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Just gonna show you what it does. So you can see this is the last one, right? This is like the checkbox we got. So to make it, let me get rid of BR. It's gonna get confused. Okay, just gonna get rid of this just for now. I'm just gonna come back. Okay, so what we did right now is just, you see, what I did now is also I just added a P tag just to ask what is your favorite food, because we're making a checkbox. Because in so many places, when you're doing a survey, we need to have a checkbox. So that's what you're doing right now. So I'm making a checkbox. So you see, when I say input type and I say to it, I want a type checkbox, it automatically gives you a checkbox. So now what I'm doing is like, I'm asking what is your favorite food. So I'm like giving it, so like to ask, like to give like the food name. All I'm are doing is like this is a box, like this is one box. Just take this command, like it giving you a box, and after this command I'm typing like the food options. So maybe I can add another one. I can call it pasta, pasta, and then we got a pasta. So that's what we did right now. So that now I hope you're aligned with us now. So I added, like I copied many of them, and then I got many of them. And after that, we had a problem that they're coming in like horizontally, but I don't want them horizontal. I want them like to come down, because so I introduced a tag called br. What br does, it breaks line. So when I do this, what a br does, it breaks line. You see, a br element represents a line break. So for example, there's like two lines here, right? This one line here and two line here. So all it does is breaks the line. So if I put a br over here, for example, in a code, if I put a br over here, so what it does, it breaks a line. So it does like this, it breaks it. So that's clear, right? I hope you're aligned with us now. So I was just adding br, that's all I was doing. Oops. Okay, so let me just copy this and paste it. Okay, Control V and see now. Okay, Control V, and now voila, look at this. Now it looks good, right? What's your favorite food? I like pasta, I like pizza, burger, shawarma, ice cream, but I don't like biryani a lot. Yeah, you can call me dumb, but I don't like. Okay, now back to I hope like this thing is clear for you guys. Okay, this is like the easiest thing now. Okay, all we're doing is just saying the computer, hey computer, just saying this. Let me just recap. I know many people get confused with this stuff, but so all I'm doing right now is I'm just telling I want to make a checkbox, right? How do you do that? You do that whenever you want to make a list. I mean, not a list. You want to make a checkbox, like you want to make like something, a text box. You want to make a form. All you do is come here, input, bam. You set the input and you ask, do a type. That's all you need. You do that. That's all you get. Okay. And after that, you say checkbox. I want a checkbox. Either you want a checkbox. Maybe you want a button. You can say button. You can also say button. There's so many options. That's it. And when you do that, and then you're gonna understand. So yeah, that's it. You see there's so many options. Maybe you want a date picker, maybe you want an email, you want an image, you want a password, you want a range, you want to do so many stuff. You want to search, you want to submit, you want to have a telephone bar, you want to have a text bar, you want to have a time bar, you want to have a URL bar, you want to have so many bars. That's when the input comes out. It is like, why do we even use input? What is it for? It is usually for a form control. When we're doing a form, what we're doing in the form is like, usually there's a age, is asking you age. There's a name tag. So for example, for name tag, I can use this one. For name tag, I can use this one. Or I can use checkbox, not checkbox, but I can use I can do search or something something like that. Or for password, maybe they're asking, your email password, for password, you can do that. Maybe you want to add like your date of birth at that time. So what it does, it makes a forms, it makes forms, the thingies that you fill out, that's what it does. Okay. Hope you're clear with that. So let me just copy that, paste it again. Control V. Okay. I hope that's clear now. Okay. Voila. Okay. I just choose this one. अभी नहीं so गर्म करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so gonna go in the next chapter. Wow, we just spent 1 hour in this chapter alone. Okay, I hope. Okay, now creating option buttons. Okay, so now we learned checkbox. Okay, that's checked. Okay, now we want to get like option boxes, I mean option buttons. So maybe like when when you come to a website, maybe you want to come to our course. Maybe you want to buy a course. There's like some membership. There's some membership category, so you can like do this. Like there's like gold, silver, and bronze. You can like do that, right? We can make it. So what we're gonna do right now is gonna make option buttons. Okay, so for that is making an input. 1 minute. But what we're doing for that is we're telling input, hey, I want to add another form thingy, and I'm saying this time type radio. For creating option buttons, you have to say radio. And name category, I'm going to get to that soon, but right now you see that's it. Okay, I made 3 buttons and let me show you what it does. Okay, let me just I'll make them there so you guys get it. So should I delete this or should I make another one? I don't know, maybe I'll just keep it this one. I hope you guys don't get confused with this. Now we're starting something else. Now what we're starting, wait, let me just make a header. We can have header, right? We can have header. We can say this one is what? Check boxes, right? Check boxes, checkbox, checkbox. Oops, oopsies. Checkbox, 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 checkbox. Okay, so you can now describe so you guys don't get confused as I'm adding this. Next thing we're learning is option buttons. You can see this is an option button, so we're learning that now. So I'm gonna say option buttons, option buttons, option buttons, option buttons, option buttons, and okay. And now next thing, for what you're doing for option buttons, same thing like that. We have to put them in a p tag. Okay, so you can put them in a p tag or you can like remove it, but it's your wish. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna say choose your membership. Yeah, choose your membership. Choose your membership. Membership. Choose your membership. Okay, and then I can say I want to input. Now what do I want to input? I want to input options. Okay, now what's the difference between checkboxes and option? So checkboxes, in checkboxes you can choose multiple, or multiple variety, but for option button, like for options you can only choose one. So yeah, so that's the difference. Okay, I'm gonna say to it I want to input, what do I want to input? I want to input when I say type. Now what do I want to input? Look at here, I want to input radio actually means option, like button, and I don't know why did they choose that. For that they could have chosen, but I can't, I cannot debate with them. It's their wish. But you just have to write radio, whenever, see. So just when you write radio, then you get that thing. Say to them I want radio, and then you can close the bracket, and then you can say, this is the golden pass, this is a gold pass, gold pass. Remember, like write that. So let me just show you what it does first. So when you come here, if I refresh now, you see this is checkbox. You see it came like this. You see it does that. It does that. Choose your membership. It makes a circle, which I can only cleanse once. So you can see, right? For this one, I can remove it, but for this one, I cannot. And you will see why. So let me just add one thing over here. Like if I want a gold membership, and then maybe there's a silver, and then there's a bronze, and there's a diamond. Diamond, gold, and silver membership, silver, we have bronze, and then we save it, you see, now we have that. Now you see, now we can only choose once. Now what is happening now is we can all change it once, like we can all choose it, but we don't want that. So that's why what we do is we add this thing. We add this name. What this name does is actually it makes a category, because right now it doesn't do any category, because they both are like, it doesn't do any category. So what I want them to do is in a category. By the way, you just don't have to learn this. All you have to do is just like remember this. For example, whenever, in my life, when I grow up, whenever I want to make a checkbox, I will know. All you have to just learn is like by heart. Just like just keep it, like just store it in your in your mind. You don't have to kind of understand really, but just like understand like the code. You don't have to like understand it, but just store the code, like just copy the code in your brain, that whenever when I have a like future projects, you know, whenever I want to make checkboxes, I will know that I have to like I'll put input type checkbox and I'll get it. And whenever I want to put option buttons, I'll say input type, radio, name, category, you know. Just learn it like alphabets, you know. You don't know the meaning about them, but just store it, you know. But this is what I'm trying to say. Even though I'm saying you the what the meaning of name is, but you will not understand it, I know. So just store it. All I want you to do is store it. So whenever you know have to put option buttons, you can say anyone that you put type and then you put name category. That's all you do. So hope that's clear. Okay. So now when I do that, that you know now you can do that. And now when I refresh, you know you can choose only once. You see, when I choose one, you see I can only choose one. But now you have the same problem, you know, it's coming in there. So that's why I'm going to add BR again. Say BR. Okay, now you see, yeah. Now it looks kind of like some form, right? Like, what is your favorite food? Like, say he's gonna ask me something like that, and then you know choose your membership. You know, I can only choose one. So now you can understand what's the difference between like them. All the difference is like you have to change the type and then you have to name it category between like options, and that's all you have to do. Oh, let's go to the next chapter of creating lists. Let's say. Okay, so now there's countries, you know, like there's so many countries right now. What you can do is like, let me show you what I'm telling you right now. Okay, I'm just gonna, there's something called select. Okay, so do you know like there's some check boxes like whenever you click somewhere and it comes like pops down, and then you know there's like some country things, like you know your country like Pakistan and like so many like countries like that, right? It comes like that. So how do you get that in forms? You know, you can get that by using select. Okay, so let me get what it means. I'm just gonna make another one. Like, let's say H1. Let's say select boxes. Select boxes, right? You guys know what is select boxes, right? Select boxes list. I don't know what to call it, but I'll just call it list, I guess. Selected list, select boxes list, selected box. What do we call them? I don't know. No, I just call it select lists. I mean, I'll keep it lists. Okay. Okay. So to do this, you just have to do like this. Now for this, we're not using input. You know, we're not using input for this. We just like this one. I think there is an input for this, but I think there is an input for this one, but let me check. But I'm telling you the more easier way, but because I think that was the hard way, because you know, either there is no here, no, yeah, I think it's not here. Yeah, it's not here. So that's why I have to not use input, because for this selecting thing, for some reason they didn't add it in the input. So for that, all we have to do is like use a tag called select. Okay, so now what does select do, right? And it makes sense why didn't they put in input, because input it makes it form, right? And select, what we're doing right now, it is something really different. So I think it's a smart thing they put in another tag. So yeah, select, we're using select uh say select, get rid of this, what is this stuff? Okay, so what select does is, I'll show you what it does. Okay, so what you're doing right now is making a selection box. Okay, so right now whatever I put inside is gonna be like selection box. Now I'm all I have to do now is add options. So now I can add options, right? So let me just get these options. I don't want to waste time. So I'll try to make you understand. I know you're getting confused, just don't worry. Let me just show you what I'm trying to do. Okay, so and then I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna say color. I'll explain you what I'm doing. Okay, so whenever I refresh now, let's just look at what it's gonna have. Now you see what I mean. This is the list I'm talking about. Whenever you go in somewhere, whenever you go somewhere, you have some list like this. So this is what we're trying to make. So what we're doing right now, we just like, we're not even telling, we just like, all we did is like make a tag. It's actually really easy, more easier than this, right? Because all we did is like come here, bam, right, select, add a tag, select, and then you add options. That's it. You do that and then you're done. See, that's what I do. But now I want to add something here, so I'm gonna add a p tag, like I have done like for all of these. So I'm gonna add a p tag, p tag, p tag, p tag, p tag, p tag, and add a p tag. P tag. You can add a p tag. Select your country or select your profession, or you can say, I don't know, select your profession, I guess. Select your select your favorite color. Yeah, you can say select your favorite color. Yeah, select your favorite color, and then you can see it comes here. So I can select my favorite color, like which is anything. Let's say yellow, you know, or black or anything. And now you got to select floor. So all I did now is I made a tag. I'm gonna repeat that. Okay, it's so easy, I can do it. I made a list, okay, to make just a p tag, just to tell like the person uh, who's in my whatever this form thingy is, like form website. I just want to tell him that what I'm trying to ask him. And all I'm gonna say is select function, because there's a select function. So I'm gonna write select function. I'm gonna write like this. 1 minute. I don't want you guys to get confused. So select, close a tag. You have a select function. Now whatever you do inside is like inside, you're gonna see. You can say this and that and that. But when you're doing like that, it's gonna take it like this. You see, it's not gonna understand. So why you're not gonna understand? Because you have to add options. So for example, for making a list, right, we always had to make, for list, if you remember, let me show you list one, list. Yeah, if you can just see, right, whenever we're making lists, right, we add a li tag, right? What this li did was defining the list. For example, same thing like that. Now what we're doing is we're adding options. Now instead of list, now we're doing is we're adding options. So we can say option, right, option automatically gonna come. You see, it automatically comes. See option, you can say option, and then you can add all the colors you want, yellow. Oopsie, what did I do? What did I do? Close save. What did I do? Did I do stuff? Oh, okay. What am I doing? Okay. You see now. Let me just change the color. I'm just gonna copy from here. I don't want to waste time, but so you see what I mean, right? Yeah, you see now. When I refresh now, it's gonna ask me. So I can ask you what is your favorite food. I can say that. Someone asked a question. Okay, and then we can like do choose options. I'm gonna choose diamond. And then you can choose anything you want then after this. but you can only choose once. So, yeah, so that's about it then. Yeah. So I hope that's enough. Today I went a little bit short because I don't want to like stuff so many things inside your like brain, because I know these things can be like very tricky to understand. So there are other chapters, but we can cover them in the next class because I don't want to, I understand right now because when you're starting programming, I have to teach you something short. So like let's just recap what he did. We add an input type and we set a checkbox, right? And then we add an input type radio and then we set a name category. So just learn this. And then we add a select option which had options. So yeah, that's what we learned. I hope that's enough for you. The reason I'm not teaching you more is because because uh it's because I don't want to get you confused, and I know these things are hard to understand. So I'm gonna be happy if you guys just tell me checkbox option and list. Okay, so I'm gonna give you assignment. I didn't make an assignment, so I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna make assignment. So assignment is just show me just make a checkbox. Okay, I wanted to make a checkbox and then making a checkbox option box and a select box. Okay. I want to make a checkbox option box and make a checkbox option box and a list. Okay, that's what I want you to do. Okay, and I want everyone doing it. Okay, whoever is in this class, I know you guys may not want to do it, but come on, you won't have to do it. It just takes some time. It just like takes like few minutes. Just do it and just send it. I don't care. It doesn't have to look good. Okay, I just want to see what you understand. That's all I want. Okay, so I just want you to do that. So all I want you to do is like make a checkbox option and box and list. You can do anything. Imagination is yours. For example, I made something like this. I made I'll just make it right now. Maybe I made what did I make? Survey. Wait, I'm gonna call it H1. Oop, what is this? Let me call it H1. I'm gonna say survey for no reason. And then I'm gonna make it go in the text align into center. Yeah, text align. Oh, first I have to add style. Then I can say text align to text align center. I can give it some color to the body, like some style. I can give it some body color, like background color. I want it to be black. Yeah, black. Black looks good. Um, black black looks good, right? And then and then I can say the normal color of the font. It should be oh, let's say color. We can have it color that. Okay, I'll show you the assignment. Don't worry, safe. Just 1 minute. Let me just show you what giving you example. So you see now we made a survey for no reason, right? Anyone can come to my website. They can be like, wow, do this. What's your favorite food? Like pizza, shawarma, ice cream. I'm not gonna choose. I already told you I'm not that. I'm not a biryani lover. So yeah, you can choose a diamond, of course. Diamond because my website. I'm not gonna choose the bronze, the poor. I mean the like lowest one. I'm gonna choose the biggest one, and then I can say my favorite color is black. And right. And I also wanted to show you that this works differently in in Firefox. So let me show you how it looks in Firefox. By the way, if you ask me, I like the Firefox, how they use style, but Google Chrome is like good for JavaScript, but Firefox is very good in for HTML and CSS work. But still, I use Google Chrome because I don't know, because all the world uses Google Chrome. So yeah, that's why I use Google Chrome. But let me just open it quickly. Come on, open up. Okay, now I'm just gonna copy path here. I'm gonna paste it here, and then you see. And please open up. Oh, up, up. It's fine, fine. What happened? Reason crashed again. Okay, now you see. Now you see this is so different, right? Look at here. This one, let me just refresh. You see this one is different, and look at this one. It's so different, right? So different. Oh, look at that. Looks just so good. Just compare this with that. Now that does not look that good. And look at this one. Wow, that looks good. You see, I like that one. And just to make it my website even better, I'm gonna get rid of all this yellow for no reason. I put them. But yeah, just gonna refresh them again, and you see only one yellow. I'm gonna say black. I'm gonna come for a survey for no reason. Okay, what's your favorite food? I can say that, and I can choose this one. It's pretty cool. I can say black, and yeah, that's about it. I already told you, and I can come here. You see, possibility is yours. Now we learned these three things. Let me refresh this one, and I'm gonna show you the assignment then, and then you can choose black, and that's it. And then then the assignment for today. Now you can see save. All I wanted to do is just like what I did, right? I made a website survey for nothing, right? Just do that. I just want to see checkboxes, option, and a list. That's it. And if you can show some creativity, I guess, yeah, creativity. Can I just want to see? Okay, that's all. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to take a snapshot, you can take. That's all I want to see. Okay. All I want you guys to do is just make something like this. I want to make a website like this, and I want you to have your own imagination in it. Like for example, I made my own favorite food, right? Maybe you can make like a car dealership, a car dealership website, which is asking what is your favorite, like what car you're interested in, SUV, sedan. You can ask what's your budget, what like what like year, like how old like the car you want, and does the car like what feature does the car should have, there's so many possibilities. So all I want you to do is just do that. I just made a website, just doing survey for no reason. So yeah, possibilities yours, your imagination. So do whatever you do, and I want to see. Okay, don't go lazy. It's gonna take 5 minutes. That's it. Okay, that's the end of the class. If anyone have any doubts, please ask me. I'm free to answer. I know you guys are shy to answer, but I mean shy to ask me. But just ask me. It's fine. We're all friends, okay? I'm your brother. So you just ask me, okay? It's fine, okay? It's ask me any question, even if it's a stupid question, but ask me, okay? Because I need to know your questions. Don't be scared that, even if you have any doubt in paragraph or head one tag, just ask me any question, okay? Uh, okay. So no any doubts, I guess. No. Okay. You can ask me here also if anyone wants. So I hope that's finished now. The class is finished now. Now, if you have any doubts, just ask me. I know this thing is also hard, but
Just
finish
do
it.
one quick recap. No?
I already did.
No? One more time.
Okay, I'll do one more.
Just quickly.
Okay, what? Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna do a recap now. So just stay in the class right now, everyone. So I'm just gonna do a recap, just because I can. Let me just do a recap. So what we did right now, we made a checkbox. Okay. What we did what we first did is we made a checkbox, okay? And to make a checkbox, we did a input type checkbox, right? All you have to do is just learn this. That's it. Just get it inside your mind. That whenever in the future when you grow old, that then you can remember it. Whenever you want to make a checkbox, maybe you're working on a project, and then you are like, may I want to make a checkbox, then you can remember this. It's so easy also, just tell the computer I want to make a form thing. It's asking you what type do you want. You can say checkbox, and then in this next thing you can do is like add the thing you want, and then you can say br tag. Then you can say option. The next thing we learned was option, as you can see here. We learned the option thing now, option button now. Turn on the option thing. Option thing is like input. The computer is asking you what do you want, what type do you want. You say radio. Radio means like choosing one of the categories, and just because it doesn't use one of the categories, I choose name category, and then I did this. So yeah, and then we added a list. So a list is something list is like this, you see. And I also taught you that it looks different in other browsers. For example, I love the look of this one, you see. It's refreshing. I can't refresh it. It won't run. Yeah, it's not refresh. I'm gonna copy the paste again. Let me show you again. You copy that code again, and you see, copy this. My website is gonna open again, and you see now what we did. So I made a website called Survey for No Reason, and then I made a checkbox. So I'm asking what's your favorite food. I said pasta, pizza, burger, shawarma, ice cream. I said I don't like biryani, so I'm not that. So I chose the option buttons in which I choose my membership. So I chose I want the diamond membership. Of course, this is my website, so I can choose any website, like any membership. So and then I can choose any favorite color. I choose black, and that's about it. So I gave example. You can make a website, call a website dealership, about cars, which can have like maybe a car dealership. You can ask your checkbox like what car you interested in, sedan, SUV, sports car, and then you can have an option button like what's your price rate, like from 10,000 USD to like 20,000 USD or something, like your budget, for the car. You can ask here, like, and then you can ask the list, for list you can ask, something like what color car you want or something, or maybe what options do you want in the car. So I hope that's clear for you. Today's class was very easy. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone. I hope everyone understood this class. I had really fun teaching you, all of you. I'm very grateful that you are with me. I'm gonna be impressed if you just show me, like, if you just submit me assignment, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy that I did something for some people, and they learn. So that's why I'm asking for assignments. It's fine if you don't submit it, but just submit it. I'm gonna write my email if you want. My email is this one. So after this, we can finish the class. Let me just show the email that you can send me at gmail.com. And good job to Saif and Rayan. They have been very good because they're sending assignments to me. So good job, extra point for me. And so yeah, let's just recap now. Let's just finish the class. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So yes. Yes. Now a word from my dad. Uh, more make host. Okay. Okay, you're the host now.
Okay, thank you, Abdurrahman. That's really very good job from your side, and we hope to